What's up, everybody? Just here doing some more reviews for you. We're gonna cover a Netflix documentary or documentary today. This is gonna be a single review, um, and it is for the video or the documentary entitled "The Resurrection of Jake the Snake." Now, if you are a wrestling fan like I am, when you say Jake the Snake Roberts, you instantly know who it is. You know who he is, you know what he did, and how he paved the way for guys. Um, Also, you kind of know his history of battling demons and um, wanting to die, and how he hasn't always had a great relationship with the sport that he loves, and that's been well documented. But this documentary basically chronicled about 2 years, maybe 2.5 years, of his journey to um, get clean and find himself and rebuild relationships with his kids and um, with his fans and with WWE itself. And I was very, very impressed that he was able to do that, and um, thought the documentary was well shot, very open, very honest. There were some things in the documentary that I'm not gonna lie were very uncomfortable to watch. Um, he fell off the wagon a few times during the shooting of the documentary, so that was pretty uncomfortable to watch. But knowing where he is now and where he started, I'm so proud he was able to get as far back as he was and is still to this day, to the best of my knowledge. Um, you don't have to be a wrestling fan um, to watch this, to enjoy it and to take something from it. Um, I took from it mostly because I am a wrestling fan, but knowing his backstory, the little bit that I do, it made me even that much more proud of him. And the fact that his relationships with his kids and his grandkids and all that are so much better off now than they were um, when he started. And the fact that um, he was able to go and he wanted to change. He wanted to beat his demons. You never beat these type of demons. Anybody that has an addictive personality, like my family, anybody that has like just an addictive personality period knows you don't ever beat that. You take it day by day, but you don't ever beat it. Um, so he's got a lot of support around him. Scott Hall, Diamond Dallas Page helped them to get clean, helped them to stay accountable, and he's back in WWE with graces, of course. So his goal is to return for the Royal Rumble. He didn't make it back for this year's, but for um, he won a few years ago, but he still has that goal, from what I understand, and I feel like he'll get there um, eventually. So, but anyway, as far as the documentary goes, like I said, you don't have to be a wrestling fan to enjoy it or take something from it or get something from the story or even relate to it. So I would just encourage everybody that's watching this to, if you have Netflix, take the time, take the hour and 40 minutes and watch it and really learn from it. Um, I think it can touch everybody, not just wrestling fans like me. So definitely check that out. It's on Netflix. It premiered on Netflix June 1st. Um, and um, I had originally gotten Netflix because Fuller House is a Netflix original, and I didn't have Netflix before that. Um, but this just made it worth getting the Netflix and stuff. So um, mucho apreciado for the listening to this and supporting of everything that I do. Support everything that he's doing too. He's doing his best to um, stay clean, stay straight, and um, I would definitely give this documentary a 5 wheelies out of 5 and tell everybody to, if you have Netflix, go watch it. It's an hour and 40 minutes. It's well worth it, even if you're not a wrestling fan. Um, and if you don't have Netflix, I think you can get like a DVD copy of it somewhere, but I'm not sure where. I do apologize for that, but it's worth taking the time and watching. I may watch it again later, just to kind of um, catch some things I probably missed. But it's definitely worth the time. So 5 out of 5 wheelies on that, and that is the resurrection of Jake the Snake. Peace.